What's going on YouTube? DapperxDan here. Another beautiful day here in Colorado. It's currently about 80 something degrees, probably like 82, 83. Today we are on the R1. Everyone else always feels like they're going really slow when you're riding this bike, even though we're probably doing the speed limit. Road closed ahead. I wonder which one it is. Oh, never mind. It's just this one. We're good. Alright, you guys. This is the 2-year review of my 2012 Yamaha R1. Oof, I can feel that heat already right behind me. Minnesota? MinnesotaPlate.com. Minnesota plate in front of me, I mean. Alright, so welcome to the 2-year review of my 2012 Yamaha R1. This is still my favorite bike of all time. You just cannot beat the sound of that cross-plane motor with the Toast exhaust. This bike does not go this bike does not like going slow. It does not want to be in traffic. Let's see, so our current mileage is 3,366. So 3366 at this point. And we picked it up. Hey, I didn't think you were going to wave. We picked it up with 1,800 miles on it. So that means we've put about 1,500 miles on it. A little more. In 2 years, that's what happens when you have 3 motorcycles. You can't ride all of them all at once. I never understood of the point of these bed guard thingies, bed mats, I don't know what you call them. It's a bicycle, why not just lay it down in the back of your truck bed? Why do you have to hang it over the tailgate like that? So yeah, this bike is still my favorite bike ever. I do not think I'll ever sell it. I do, however, in the future want to change up the fairings to red. But that's somewhere later down the road. That's not too important right now. So current mods that I've done to it, I've done LED turn signals, some shorty levers, those LED headlights which you guys saw recently. I haven't tested them at night yet. I need to do that still. And the Toast exhaust, and I think that's it. I removed those silver stripes that were on the fairings. I didn't really like those, the vinyl stripes. And then, yeah, I think that's it so far. Future mods are definitely deleting the cat, getting that Y pipe back there, and at that point will be a tune as well, and then the red fairings, which I just mentioned as well. Oh, there's that Harley rumble there. The whole motor is shaking. I'm gonna have to cut this whole thing out because of the music. And I also got crash bars, or whatever you call them, frame sliders. That's what they are, frame sliders. I got those too. By far the best mod so far is that Toast exhaust. It sounds so good. Oh my gosh, for city driving, you do not even need to get out of first. What in the world is that? Oversized load. It's like a huge box. What in the world is that? Huh. Alright, we're gonna put this into B mode. It does not like going slow. So, some of my favorite features of the R1 are the way it looks. I love how this generation R1 looks. The new one, not really a big fan of. And, but yeah, they made it look more like the R6, which, I mean, it looks okay. Just, not as good as this generation. Alright, another mod I did, I forgot, is some tank pads. Much better. So, future mods. Oh, and I want to do a K&N or whatever, a better air filter. Doesn't have to be K&N, but it needs to breathe better. I did the exhaust already, so it breathes better out back. It just needs to breathe better out front now. And yeah, the only thing that I mean, this bike is amazing. I mean, I wish it had 2 keys. It only came with 1 key. I hate how everybody always loses one of their keys. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to keep both your keys, people. Alright, you guys ready to zoom past all these people? At some point later on, I will do some performance testing on this. I have that TRC app where you can see your 0 to 60, you can do your 60 to 120 or whatever, and see your times. There's your daily 100. Woo! Hey, old guy. Hey, what's up? Some other sport bikes are out. Now we got our daily 100 in. But yeah, in my opinion, there is no better looking bike than this generation of the R1. Yeah, the new ones are all fancy. They got a bunch of fancy tech with the TFT dash and all that race technology and stuff, but this, you can't beat the looks of this one. Oh, that was in B mode too. There is not any other super sport bike that I would want, maybe besides an H2 or something, but those are super ugly. You just want the power out of it. But yeah, you guys, there it pretty much is the 2-year review of my R1. Still the greatest bike ever. I've had absolutely 0 issues with it. None whatsoever. I can tell it's running a little rich from putting on that exhaust, that toast exhaust on there, but that's not an issue. Like, you'd rather be running rich than running lean. Because rich is too much gas, lean is too little gas, and that's very bad. Stay tuned for some future videos. I need to test out these lights at night sometime, and some future mod videos will get this bike perfect. But yeah, I don't know what the current value of this bike is. Maybe I'll post it up. Another sport bike rider up here. I think he's on an older style R1. Yep, it is. Nice. Both R1s. That's almost a naked bike. That generation is where they, before they did the crossplane. Supposedly it's faster than this bike, but who knows? Never gotten a chance to race one yet. That's another thing I love about this bike, is how like street oriented it is. Like the newer ones, they're more meant for the racetrack. I heard they're really hard to ride on the streets, but this one is super easy to ride on the street. Alright, let's change this back to standard mode now that we're not in stop and go traffic. At some point I would like to take this to a big track. I would have to find one though. Like here we have IMI, which is like a small track. Good for the Supermoto, not good for this. This bike needs a huge track, like where it can get to well over 100 miles an hour. That would be nice to find a big track. I don't think we have any here in Colorado, at least. Not that I know of. Maybe down toward, oh, maybe like Pueblo or something. Pueblo Motorsports Park. But that's like 3 hours away, I think, at least. I have not gotten to an oil change on this bike yet. They did one at 1,800 miles when I got it. And they said every 2,000 miles is when you need to do oil changes on it. So I haven't gotten to do that yet. What is... Huh. Interesting. Hey. See if we can get one more daily 100 in. I don't think so, though. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. The highest I've gotten this bike up to is like 180 something. Indicated at least. Everybody knows Japanese sports bikes are a little bit off in their speedometer. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me on this. Thanks for joining me on this 2-year review of my 2012 Yamaha R1. Absolutely love this bike still. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Later.